Hey, lovelies. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everyone doing? Did we have a fun day yesterday? I'm sure we did. There's a lot of codes yesterday. I hope some of you are doing okay because that was a lot of layering of codes. So I want to come on here and talk about some crucial messages that I got earlier today that was really awesome to get because it was all about how some of us are struggling with doing our work, trying to be in our work, feeling like we're getting hit over the head with so much energy going on, and is causing us to kind of take time to relax and rest and everything. So I'm not going to be on here super long like yesterday. This is going to be straight to the point. Okay, so one of the messages that I was getting very clearly yesterday when I took my medicine bath, and I just simply asked this one question of why are we all struggling so much with either trying to build our business or trying to get out there or trying to we've all invested into all of these coaching teachings and signed up with people that seem to have it going on, and you're trying to apply their concepts and their medicine of how they did it so that you can do it too. Okay? How many of you have done that? One, two, one, two. Welcome to Be So Light. My name is Felicia, as well as Niana, as well as Priestess Makala. You pick and choose. This still comes back to me. Welcome to the 8th Day of Gratitude Challenge, where we dissect and go into being thankful, but yet and still we're undoing all of this programming that is actually causing some blocks to achieve some of the things that we desire to have. So, how many of you have done that? And you pay the money out, you do the program, and it's still touch and go. It's not rooting like it should. You know, some of us don't have 10 years to watch it come together. We need to leap from this timeline into the higher timeline to create the life we desire and we deserve and we're worthy of. So, here's the message. If you are a light worker, a healer, you do your work, you're being of service, there is this little thing that's happening because the frequency is going up where you are moving into a higher realm of energy, whether that be 5, 6, 7, 8th, or ninth dimension, depending on what you are here to be a service of. Is the frequency vibration you will match on those energy. Here's the deal. Here's the question. Do you really think that you can still hold on to the belief of the money concept that's built into this matrix on the third dimension of density and take that belief with you to the higher frequency and build from there? Do you think that's a match? Because if it's a match, and that's the energy you're matching, you don't need to go to these higher ones. Because the 3 is the match of what you're thinking. It was very crystal clear of what Spirit was saying. All of us are going to be challenged in this realm because it's to get you to detach from the third dimensional belief and thinking of the way the money currency flows and how it has been in a slavery energy. Has nothing to do with color or religion beliefs. Has to do with a human thing. Okay? So this is the challenge for all of us coming out of this and moving into those higher realms where this particular currency is not in that realm. not in this way. Because with this one, there's a lot of bloodshed over it, there's a lot of cruelty with it, and the energy does not come from that love energy. This the way the currency flows comes from hardship. Okay, that's the only word I can use for it. It's created out of that hardship energy. So what if I was to tell you, you have to step out of it and have to detach? And what if I was to tell you, it takes 7 seconds to change that? Okay? In 7 seconds, when you go for a job interview or you meet the guy or the girl of your dreams or your partner, in 7 seconds, they're scanning you from your head to your toe. Hey, hair, lips, skin color, skinny, thick, round, good. In 7 seconds, they're making a note just like that. Okay? That's how our thoughts send out either a receiving match vibration or a continuous circling pattern vibration. Because if you're thinking it, it's released and it's out there. It's already traveling. So if you give yourself between that 7 and let's just say 7 and 17 seconds right there. Because by the time you realize the thought you just sent out, it's already 10 seconds going in. Okay, now you got to retract and move out what you just thought of. So when we are thinking things like, oh, I don't have, I don't have the clients, I don't have this, I don't have that, and the words I don't have is blocking you. I got to hurry up is blocking you. This is not working is blocking you. If something doesn't give, I got to go do this. That's blocking you. Because now you're saying what you're already making plans that you're going to go do something else because this part's not working. But what if I was to tell you that it's happening for a reason so that you will level up and actually give yourself permission to have the clients, to have the signups, to have the money coming in, to live from a very abundant, prosperous point of creative energy. Okay. Now I'm gonna show this to you how detachment is the name of the game. So, and I just had one of my priestess friends tell me in the priestess group, what happened to her. And I told her, I said, I know that one. It's happened to me. Now, this is how you know that you're in that doorway, that you turned the key. Okay? So, have you ever been somewhere where you were ordering something? Say like off of the menu or something you were going to go purchase. Okay, you were ordering it, your food. And you thought to yourself, well, what kind of drink do I want? Do I want a lemonade or do I want a root beer? Something like that. But you're holding the thought, you really wanted a root beer, but instead you settled and went ahead and got the lemonade. Now, what if you get up to the front counter and they say, I'm sorry, we're all out of lemonade. All we have is the root beer. You automatically are going to think to yourself, well, shit, that's what I really wanted in the first place, was the root beer. You see that? That was like that. You originally thought that you wanted the root beer, but instead you went to something more familiar and said, I'll just go ahead and get the lemonade. But they were all out. And all they had to offer you was the root beer. Or better yet, you make the thoughts and the person behind the counter automatically picks up on your electrical wave of thinking of what you just thought of, what you really wanted, and said, oh, would you like to have the raspberry mango drink? We have that. And in your mind, you were thinking, oh, I'm going to get the 7 Up, but they offered you the mango drink that you really were thinking about. It's the same thing when we're out in the universe and we're out doing our thing and you're walking, you see something you want and you look at it and you say, God, I really like that. That's really cool. I like to have that. And then you don't buy it, right? Come on now. You've been on this planet for some time. This has been done to you. You don't buy it, but somebody else comes across it, buys it, and gives it to you. Of the exact same thing that you were thinking that you wanted to get. What's the difference? The thought went out. It was captured. You said, I don't want to get it. I don't, and then the system, the divine team comes along and says, but no, this is what you really wanted. We're going to teach you a lesson in deserving. We're going to teach you a lesson in worthiness. We're going to teach you a lesson in taking this in, allowing yourself to have it. We'll give it to a friend of yours who's going to bring it to you, and you are going to be blown away because she didn't know that you wanted it. Boom! You got it. Sending out that thought and being detached from the outcome. Let them handle how it's going to show up for you. Get your fingers all out of there. This is the challenge. This is the hard part. This is the part that makes us frustrated. It makes us say, oh, I don't want to do it. I'm going to get a job. What I'm doing right now, I manifested this. I really did. I didn't see all the ins and outs of all the whole thing. I should have been a little bit more clear. But it was manifested where I am right now. But here, I want you to start already seeing yourself having it. It's the same way when I had to heal myself from my illness, when my body was all out of balance. I had a choice to make. Am I staying or going? And I literally sat on that kitchen floor saying, I don't know. And then I get tested by the angel of death 3 days in a row. Am I going to stay or go? It was my choice. I'm pretty sure if I would have known ahead of time, all the stuff that's going on now, I probably would have said, well, But I stayed. And here I am with you lovely souls. And I'm glad I did, because they told me I had to fulfill my mission. And that's what I'm doing. Helping you turn your light on and claim your light. So you will stay in it to win it. Period. Uh-oh, I just said period. Now it's going to happen. It's going to be now. I just said period. So, today, the challenge is to believe it so much to the point that you materialize it. We're going to step into materialization. We're going to jump from the old energy that doesn't work for you anymore. I'm sorry, you just upgraded. It doesn't work for you anymore. I'm sorry. Here's your ticket to the new one. Are you going to take it? Say, yes. Take the ticket. Now we're going to step into the newer energy. And you're going to work from there. You're going to work from a new vibrational container that none of us have a clue on what to do, but we're going to do it anyway because it's higher vibration. It's because we're not used to it. And because we have to trust our inner higher heart. We have to trust a new relationship with ourselves. If you're still operating from the work yourself to death syndrome, It's not going to work. I'm sorry, it's just not going to work. It's not going to work. You're going to hate me right about now. Because you know what? I've been there. I've done it. I've wanted to give up so many times and say, forget this. I don't want to do this anymore. This sucks. Let me just go back into nursing. I'll put up with all the shenanigans there and make my money, blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. You know, if I would have did that, I would have missed out on an opportunity working with you, working with someone that was a mentor of mine that I got a chance to do Spiral Light with. That was huge for my mind. I was like, oh my God, this is Lakestar. I'm working with her. You can't quit now. You have to shift, but you have to detach from the old shit. I had to say it like that because it rhymes with shift. So you have to detach from the old way. Because the old way, if you really look at it, did it really take care of you? If you're a light worker and a healer, more than likely you did not stay in those jobs long. Because your vibration did not match with those jobs. And you know this to be true. It didn't match with those jobs. Some of us do it to pay the bills. I get it. Been there, done that. I know. Pay my bills. But what if you can pay your bills in a different way? What if you could just really, truly trust 100% stepping into what you desire to do, what your mission is, and just start and just do it. Show up. I come on here. I don't have a script. I don't have nothing to go. I have creator. I have my little notes to write down something so I won't forget. And I have some water. And I show up and I present it. And we step into it. We do it together. So, I'm going to leave you with this. Get a pen and paper. You got your pen and paper? Maybe a glass of water too. Don't do that, kitty. Okay, here we go. Ready? So while you're still getting some water, getting your pen and paper, because you're going to want pen and paper for this, I want to read to you. Yes, you are a summoner of vibrational energy. You are consciousness, you are energy, you are vibration, you are electricity. You are source energy, you are creator. You are on the leading edge of thought. The leading edge of thought, you're on it. Your desires and your beliefs must be a vibrational match in order for you to receive that which you desire. Of what you desire. You are here having an experience that causes you in your divinely specific, perceptive to identify consciously or unconsciously your personal preference. Now as that happens, source who hears you and adores you immediately answers your vibrational electronic request. Rather, you are able to put conscious verbal words to it or not. Let that sit with you for a little bit. Because you're not being punished. How many of us always think that I'm being punished? They're mad at me for something I didn't do. Oh God, what did I not do? No. What's your vibration doing? Where is it? Take this down. Support for the HECA. Thyroid support. 89, 47, 19, 8, 39. 89, 47, 19, 8, 39. Manifestation to manifest abundance and prosperity. 51, 97, 15, 6, 18. 51, 97, 15, 6, 18. Take that in. And here's your last two. I solve all my problems with illuminated when I illuminate the target. So that means whatever you're seeing, you put all this light around it. You light it up. When you light it up, turn on the light. Turn on the light. He's saying that for a reason. He's like, turn on the light so I can really see what I'm seeing. Turn on the light. So light up, see what you're looking at and what you're desiring. Put a whole bunch of love and light around it. Some of us see our image and see stuff, but we're just seeing it in a regular light. What if you lit it up? Then it becomes attraction. So here's the number for that. 97, 888, 19, 719. 97, 888, 19, 719. Okay? Materialization code. Here's this one. And this one has a space in it. 889 space 8. 889 space 8. Materialization. Okay. So, I want you to take a look at that and sit with those energies. I'm going to pull Circle Healing card. I like these cards. And Special Meaning Words card. Let's just see. So that you can enjoy putting light around everything that you're thinking. And do it silently. Write it down. Do it. Think about it and detach from it. Just know it's done. Just already done. 3 messages. I tune in to faithfully listen for the authentic, empowered, creative voice of my soul, guiding me falsely on my life journey. Look at that. Yes! Feel it. Come on now. Here is the last part of the messages. I am a miracle. You are the miracle. Patience is within me. And the last one is pick any tarot card. That's your answer. That's crazy. Okay, lovelies. Drink your water. Remember, if you're going to work with these numbers, you can write them on your glass. You have to circle it. It has to be on glass. Doesn't work on the stainless steel. Doesn't work on plastic. It doesn't hold. Circle it and tap it 3 times and then drink the water. If you're going to write it on a piece of paper or use it, or if you have those temporary tattoo pens, you can take the coded numbers and write them on yourself and circle it and tap it 3 times. These numbers, when you circle something, you activate it and you amplify it. That's the purpose of circling things. When you circle it, it becomes activated and amplified. Then it's accelerating is going to accelerate in what you want it to be for. So I really hope all of you are getting the concept of this. If you're struggling, if you're sitting back wondering why certain things aren't happening, I was doing that. And you know what? I totally detached from it. And then that's when I got this incredible client who I didn't think was going to really take me up on Spiral Light, but I was just told, reach out to her, send her an email. She'll do it. And she did. And that was like, whoa. That was that moment. And so now it's like, I'm just going to keep on lighting it up. Because my main struggle has been my work. How do I describe what I do? How do I get people to understand what I do? How can I help them get rid of their timelines with this? Blah, blah, blah. I come on here and I'm showing you every day what to do. I'm sharing it with you. And if you want to learn this further and become a practitioner, I have a group. They're going to be graduating soon. They are practitioners of Spiral Light. I've written my books. It's on my website, galacticspirallight.com. Doesn't get any easier than that, galacticspirallight.com. Type in my name, type in my book, you'll find them on Amazon. This is how we have to move. We have to be in the present. I don't have like a whole bunch of videos. Only the videos I have right here is on the YouTube. But I don't have like a workshop thing set up and doing all that because I'm challenged. I'm 58. I'm challenged in some of this technical stuff. So what does Spirit do to me? You're going to show up live, here, in human form. And I'm like, oh. And I've been doing it. I've been doing it since August 11th of 2018. I've been here, little by little, assisting everyone to turn their light on. And now I'm in the heart of my major part of this work is helping you with codes and frequencies and water to activate you. So you can vibrationally make that divine alignment. It's hard to do it when you got a lot of emotions going on right now. But we have to detach from this old way of functioning and doing things with the old money way. It's coming undone. You can't take this with you to the higher realm. It's not going to work. And if you're still functioning from a thought process like that, you're wearing yourself down. You have to step into the new. Hell, if you have to start asking people to pay you in gold and silver, start doing it. Because you're creating how you want to exchange energy. If you want to start trading your work. But some of us have to pay rent and mortgages and car notes. All that's about to change in a very interesting way. But here's the point. We are the light that can change everything and make it right for everyone. For everyone. We are that light. But first, we have to master ourselves. Get in there and do the work. Get rid of your fear and your guilt and your shames and get rid of that old dialogue that's rolling back there in your malware. Needs to go in there and get rid of it. That's what malware is for. Knock that crap out. Yes. Yes, we are. So, those are the codes I want all of you to work with. And if you need to go back, and by the way, thank you, lovelies, so much I got a lot of response on that video from yesterday because there was so much codes in there. If you haven't done it yet, go in there and do it. I even did it on myself this morning. I said, let me lay here in bed and I'm going to do my own video. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's really good. Go enjoy that. Skip kind of halfway because I'm talking because I'm waiting for people to come in. But go and do yesterday's video. It's all about fear and shame and guilt around money. Go do that. Get imprinted on with that frequency and that vibration and those codes so you can make those changes. All right, lovelies. Say it with me. I am divinely aligned. I am divinely seen. I am divinely heard. And I'm divinely loved. Be soul light. Like and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. Same time. Be so light. Bye.